Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments playthrough. Now, we started this off last time. We spent a little while. We looked at some of the new features, some of the new design implements they've put in, and quite frankly, I think it all looks absolutely amazing. We also finished the episode by coming down to the Serene Republic of Venice and participating in our first grand tournament, ladies and gentlemen, where we won. Now, admittedly, we won a recital, which is not quite as impressive as winning a joust, I would say, but we won. So there we are. We're on our way to greatness, ladies and gentlemen. We have become a winner. We are a Hasteluda. And yeah, we have 2 points. I don't know how many points you need. Is it time? Requires 30 plus. Okay, we have 2 points in wit, ladies and gentlemen. Prestige, small boost to health and prowess. Prowess and martial. And ooh, prowess per stress level. Does that mean you lose your... You get 4 prowess per stress level, but if you don't have any stress level, you don't get any. That seems a bit sucky. Seems like it's going backwards a little bit. And then we get... Oh, that's not bad. Army gold maintenance minus 25%. That's actually... The bow is actually pretty good. Glory Hound Vassal Opinion plus 20 if we're good on the horse. And monthly renown plus 5. Prowess per level of fame plus 1. See, that's not bad at all. That's quite nice. And then diplomacy plus 1. Monthly lifestyle experience plus 5. Zealot Vassal Opinion plus 10. And the last one. Monthly lifestyle experience plus 10. Army movement speed plus 20%. Diplomacy plus 1. Although I've just had the thought, I would think these stack. Like, if you've got level 3, you don't lose level 2. I wouldn't think. That's why you only get diplomacy plus 1 per level. I'm going to believe that. That's what I want to think. And I would like to apologise. The last episode I recorded, the first ever episode, I'm not going to lie, I was very excited. I got up quite early. I recorded the episode. I was possibly still a little bit tired. So I do apologise for that. And a few easy mistakes that I kept making. For instance, I kept going to the king saying he was my liege when he's not. The duke is my liege, and this happens to be the Duchy of Swabia. And I also kept calling the Bard, the Herald, even from A Knight's Tale, Joffrey, when Joffrey is an annoying child from a series with dragons, whereas the wonderful man in A Knight's Tale is called Jeffrey. I don't know why I kept calling him Joff and not Jeff, but yes, he is called Jeffrey, and I definitely apologise for that one, because Joffrey is an annoying child from a series with dragons. But anyway, back to our gameplay. One thing I would like to double check. Quest claim. Claim liege title. If I control a majority, 51%. Doesn't look like it. Does. It's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's massive. So, power sharing. Surely there can be no better regent for the realm when Prince Karl is indisposed than myself. This is an abuse of power and will cause 25 strife with your peer vassals. Count Ulrich of Ravensburg as his future regent. Who is your future regent, I wonder? Oh, it's her, isn't it? Yes, it's your wife. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, of course. And so, for instance, on that, my lieges, I am his marshal, not the king's marshal, because again, he's my liege and not the king. And of course, our one problem we have up here is we have no player area, but we are married. Now, we are coming back from the tournament. It's going to take us a couple of months, but that shouldn't be a problem. Let's press play and let that start ticking over. And let's just quickly go and double check our things. Ah, yes, one thing I was going to do. I'm not endorsed by my bishop, so I get nothing off him. However, he has nothing to begin with because he is landless. There are no temples in either of my 2 counties. So, I'm actually going to stop trying to sway him, and that can just simply take as long as it likes. I am going to I am traveling. She is traveling. I am traveling. She is also traveling. Oh. Oh, that didn't even come up. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's get through this thing first then. Maybe it'll come up afterwards. I've noticed that Suppo avoids me more than usual. Didn't I? Yeah, you're not even supposed to be with me anymore. I said you could leave. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast, and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me. Especially when I overhear him defaming me. Ulrich is a cocky scullion. I'd be way better count than him. Oh, this is from a craven person. Interesting. You want to know how it is? I'll show you. 100% chance I win a fight and make him leave. He's in my entourage, but like I said, I'm sure he's not actually... Yeah, he's the courtier of someone else, because I said he could leave, so... 100% chance he gains the Trent wounded, gains mutiny humiliation, stress gain plus 10% travel companion opinion minus 5, and he leaves the travel entourage. 20 stress because I'm compassionate, no. Get out of my sight now, he leaves the travel entourage, you go close to forming a rivalry. Is that the wind I hear? I'm, of course, going to challenge him to a duel. And he leaves. Ah, there you go. Yes, it was hidden behind. It's going to take 6 years, so no, we'll not do that because we are only 2 months away. So I will move on to seducing her instead in 2 months' time. Send a gift, sway, request divorce. Swing the scales of power. Murder her, dismiss regent. Okay. Hard workers. I'm currently in Kempton. While travelling through Kempton, shares some pithy wisdom. That makes no sense. Well, you see, the trick is just to put your back into it, and don't stop till the jobs are good 'un. I should talk with them and learn more. Reduces the cost of establishing the industrious tradition by 1,000 prestige. New building constructed up to once a year. Cultural tradition. Oh, we have another Regency building down here. I'm pretty sure that's the one I've seen. But I'll flick that up in a second just to see what it actually looks like. Now, my culture, obviously, I'm not the head of my culture. And so getting minus prestige things for my culture seems a bit silly. I will actually have another good look at my culture in a minute. The development progress in the county of Ravensburg will increase by 40. Yes, let's do that. Let's increase the development in Ravensburg, which is now 5 out of 100. So development growth 40 out of 100. Ah, right, so I'm 40 out of 100. Monthly growth 0 from neighbours 0. Holy Site in Rome. Cool, so I'm not growing, but I am up to 40 out of 100. At long last, I am finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Ravensburg after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master, Christine, reports that we have journeyed for 195 days and traversed 19 baronies. Thank God I can go inside again. You gain 1 trait experience in the halls. My regency ended. She gained 150 prestige. So, yep. She stopped sharing power with me. She is a traveller. Oh, interesting. I didn't get the traveller trait. So, as I was doing, let's... Gaining prestige and improving their opinion of him, possibly becoming... Let's try and get her to become my 0% chance. Why? Greedy dislikes compassionate. Deceitful dislikes compassionate. Oh, she, doesn't like me that much. How about if I was to try and seduce her? Oh, that's a 45% chance. That's a bit better. I'll take 22 months. How about just swaying her? That's 84% chance with 11 months. Right, let's sway her. Let's sway her at least once. And then maybe we will be able to... Oh, but then hang again. Not effectiveness plus 75%. Accolade, glory gain plus 10. I'm actually going to put winning courtship. And then let's recheck those numbers because I get an extra 30%. I'll have to end my scheme. Well, let's end my scheme. Because, yeah, I'll be able to just pick it straight back up again. So, romance will still be quite low. That's on a 20. However, I'm pretty sure I can... Oh, seduce stays on 45. Interesting. And sway is on 84. Do you know what? I am actually... I'm going to try and romance her with a whole 20% chance. Let's go for it. I will sing a love ballad. I will secretly plant a letter in her chambers. I will write a love poem. I will go with my gut in the moment. I will secretly plant a letter in her chambers. My declaration of love is for Countess Tessanada's eyes only. No one else matters. I pour my heart out page after page, my feelings growing as I finally put them into words. The ink has barely dried as I set out for Tessanada's chambers. I gently place the scroll on her bolster. Will she lay here tonight dreaming of me? The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, Count Ulrich, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Tessananda. My scheme has begun. I am going to have to get a few good modifiers because we're going to need that to be much higher than 20%. Now, one thing I wanted to check. Do these still cost a grand old... Oh, 460, 400, and 400. Swaven Culture has the city planning improvement. As the city planning improvement has the moats improvement. Okay, so I feel like they used to be a flat 500 apiece, so I think that's gone down a tiny bit. I'm not sure if there's a modifier involved there. Let's press play. And so let's look at our innovations. We are currently learning moats, so we'll be able to build castles. But oh, and we're getting... oh no, we're going for city planning. So that'll take us about 45 years, because this guy's clearly dumb as a brick. Oh no, he's not too bad, actually. I don't know why it's taking that so long. Let's zoom out a bit. Let's just keep it up. I want to see if any more events go on. And we are getting moats from a neighbour, which we are getting from... I'm not quite sure. Oh, because I share religion with the Irish. There you go. Tradition and pillars. Let's go to that one. A sudden shot. I have ridden, taken aim, and struck so many times, I thought nothing could upset my rhythm. As I take yet another gallop down the practice range, a commotion I cannot see fully makes my horse rear up. For an instant, momentum keeps me pinned to the back of the horse as it starts shaking. Then, as if time is flowing slow, I can feel myself becoming dislodged. 90% chance I manage to stay on and I gain experienced rider. Very nice. Or I dive to the ground. Nope, I will attempt to stay on. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Oh, and I have no idea how that went. Just while this is on the screen. In fact, no, I'm serious. I can do the rest of its movement. What am I saying? As my pet and I walk through Ravensburg Gardens, I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. There is one, she says with a mischievous smile, a rare orchid from Tullanid, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The monastery ruin in Groningen is the only place where it thrives in these regions. Well, so hang on, I'm actually going to move that out of the way. Thrown left and right, but no motion can make me loosen my grasp on the reins and the saddle. My commands eventually soothe the horse, and the animal is soon back to stomping eagerly on the hard-packed ground as stable as ever. So there you go, and I gain experienced rider. I would take personal care to train this one. I also gain a warhorse. I'm going to do that. It does give me 20 stress, but I still get everything else. So I will do that and gain the warhorse. Now let's bring this back up, and the reason I brought this down was simply because, where are my lands? Groningen, that is where you want me to go, right? Yes, so she does want me to stay in my own lands. Surely I can find a merchant to sell me one, and I will gain a special gift, plus 10% chance, remember we need that. I will brave the ruins for you, 96% chance we get the same thing, and I gain 150 prestige. She gains 10 opinion of me. No, I will go for the 10% increased chance. 96% chance of this happening. Very nice. So we are up to 30% on our romance. We need to keep obviously pushing that up. The Warhorse. Admiring the stallion that now follows my every command, I muse upon what to call him. A name inspired by history. Unfortunately, I don't get to choose, although I can't actually remember the name of the horse off the top of my head from A Knight's Tale. Inspired by the famous horses belonging to leaders and heroes of old, I will name my stallion after one of them. King Charlemagne, Alexander the Great, Niceus, Hussein ibn Ali, Lubuz. I feel like some of these, as a Catholic, I wouldn't be naming my horse after. Roland's horse. Roland's horse? That's one of the people from A Knight's Tale. Yeah, Roland. That's the other guy. Definitely. We'll name it after Roland's horse. I don't actually know who the famous Roland is, but sure. It will be named after Roland's horse. And so, what we are going to continue to do, we're going to let this play out for 9 more months, and hopefully we get some good results. And then I think I might go on a hunt. I'm scared that if I click on one of these, it'll start the event. I just want to kind of look at them. Although, let's have a go. Hunt. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. May gain Glory Hound Vassal Opinion. May gain Trophy Artifacts. Participants may gain Prestige. May lose Stress. May gain the Hunter trait. Claimed Knights may gain Glory. You are not employing a Master of the Hunt. This is true. Of course, then there is a Pilgrimage. And, of course, the Feast. And what do we have here? Lady Cesananda, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. She ponders the request for a while before her face lights up. You should be able to sustain yourself on nothing but your love for me for many days. My devotion will carry me through. 67% chance. I also then gain Slightly Starved, which is a minor health penalty. At my age, that should be fine. I will gain 150 prestige. Oh no, she gains 150 prestige, 15 opinion of me, and the scheme gets another 10% chance. And I lie about it, and that's also a 67% chance. Which, why not? Because I may as well try and avoid Slightly Starved for the exact same chance, or I will not do it. I may as well just attempt to outwit her. No one uncovers the ruse. Fantastic. So we are up to 40%. Still not great, but if we can get one more event in and get it up to 50%, we have a chance. Basically, we have a chance. Something in common. I am happily soaking at the bathhouse, sharing deep reflections and delicious jokes with Countess Cesananda. As I feel all tension leave my body, I realize it's not just the warm water loosening my muscles. I am genuinely having fun. And it's all because of Cesananda's company. Until we discover our common passion for bathhouses, we haven't had any chance to really interact or get to know each other that well, even though you're husband and wife. Won't ask. Now, I really look forward to our regular rendezvous here, as they are always filled with laughter and merriment. Have we truly become friends? He becomes my friend. That surely should have increased the chance of it. No, not really. Because her greedy dislikes passionate and deceitful dislikes passionate completely wipes out the opinion modifier of me. Completely nullifies it. So courtship, our trait in prowess, is giving us plus 30, and romance is giving us plus 20. Oh, no, don't abandon. Don't abandon. Now, I was going back to... I am not employing a court position. This is true. I am not endorsed. That's also true, but it doesn't matter. I can declare on King Louis II, the Younger of Italy. That would be stupid. Needs a worthy successor. I am attending a dance in Ravensburg to spend some time with Countess Cesananda. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. But when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my liege, Prince Karl. The worthless man drones on and on, totally oblivious to Cesananda's discomfort. Nice, so we're going to get that extra 10%. That's just what I wanted. because I have a good enough diplomacy skill, which is crazy. I should have challenged him to a duel. Tactician primary accolade. Valiant secondary. I do not want to retire it. Serves as a knight. Highest title is less or equal to barony rank. Has a prowess of 8 or above. At least one of these has the trait strategist. Marshal is 15 or above. So I need to find me a successor. What does invite knights get me? Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait another moment. Cloaked in shadows. 50% chance. 50. This can literally go equal either way. Anyway, sorry. Cloaked in shadows, I make my way to the garden outside her living quarters. The sight of Cesananda's chamber window makes my heart stutter, so close and yet so far. But wait, who is that climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by Cesananda's window and unlatches the shutters. My petal is in danger. I must save her. There's an intruder in the tower. I did not come here to wrestle a burglar. She is 30% chance of her being hurt, or she escapes. She gains 10 opinion of me, ends the scheme. I will go ahead and try and save her. This could, like I said, this is completely going to potentially go one way or the other. Wait, shouldn't that be plus 60%? The fact that she doesn't like me being compassionate really hurts. My petal is in danger. I must save her. The sounds from the struggle above is the greatest modifier I've ever known. Without care for life or limb, I hoist myself through her window. I feel as if I have plunged into a frozen lake. Cesananda is on the floor, the intruder pushing her down, a gleaming blade between them. With a roar, I grab the villain by the collar and throw him into the wall. The rest is a blur. When the danger is over, I turn towards her. What are you doing here? She asks, her voice trembling. I raise my hands, a gesture of peace, but she draws her dagger. Do not come any closer. Leave at once, or I will hurt you. Wow. Well, I guess that didn't go well. So, that ends that scheme. Consanguineous in nature. If you end this unholy union at once. There's a chance you'll successfully argue for the sanctity of your marriage. Or 28% chance he's not persuaded. And I get incestuous. So it gets proved that we're apparently... Well, she does kind of hate me. Maybe I'll find me a new wife. I mean, I'm still very young. I'm 23. She is my friend now, though. That turns out I can't seduce her anymore. I'm gonna divorce her. I'm gonna see if I can find me a better wife. So let's have a quick look for a new wife. Now, do I wish... I don't think I want to plan a grand wedding. That costs 280 apparently, so I don't have the money for that. So... generous, calm, and humble. That does fit in with my traits a bit more, so she'll like me a bit more. There's that. Her stats are probably a little bit better. So there's that. How do I feel I want to do this? I will gain another 100 prestige. Can't scoff at that. And he has 608 troops. Sure. Let us get a new wife. And so on that, I can ask my head of faith for claims. Duchy of Capua from Duke Lambert. The Duchy of Tuscany from Duke Adalberto. Let's press play. Or the Duchy of Spoleto from Duke Lambert. Now all of these are in Italy. And I am not going to war. What's the point? What can I declare war for him on? Oh, you have a claim on the Duchy of Spoleto. Okay. I am not going to war with the King of Italy, so I'm not going to ask for any of their claims. So I now have an alliance. I have a new wife. Now, if I was to try and romance you, I would have a 100% chance. Let's do that. Impress her by winning a sparring match. I recruit one of my most senior soldiers and practice with him for 3 days straight. Once he deems me ready, we head together to the main courtyard. As we begin to spar, a crowd gathers, and their cheers soon draw none other than the noble Countess Lavinia. The soldier fights valiantly, but I disarm him with a final flawless thrust. I kneel before Lavinia and declare my noble intentions. I dedicate this victory to you, Countess Lavinia. Bringing you honour is my only desire. My honeycomb is speechless but clearly flattered. Why else would she be smiling thusly? Okay, so that will all kick off in 11 months. Gains organised service, holding taxes very nice, plus 5%. We're getting a whole 2.1 now. Oh, and more to the point, you... I can't claim your title. I mean, I don't really want to... Oh, I could claim. I could attempt to claim. My allies would basically come in and be able to... But then no, that's not quite what we're about right now. I'm just going to do that again. It should gain me basically 150 prestige. There you go. I don't need the extra 10% this time, but I may as well keep pushing up my prestige. We've almost reached distinguished. The 6th stallion. No, price is too steep. Now, this stallion is undoubtedly going to cause me ridiculous amounts of money. So we are, in fact, now going to organize a hunt. I am not employing a Master of the Hunt. Master of the Hunt. He's my marshal and acclaimed knight. And it will cost me... I don't know, how much? 0.2, apparently. Oh yeah, it says by here. Should have read that first. So I am now employing a Master of the Hunt, so let us... I'm organising a grand tournament in Chernobyl. We will start with an archery, a chance to show your skill to all I warrant. You may not arrive to the grand tournament in time. It will take 7 months to get there. Yeah, so one of the things I definitely want to be able to build first, which I'm actually see if I can build now, is the stables. I'm going to construct that because that basically gives me travel speed plus 1%. Enables superior mount travel options, which gives me a travel speed of plus 20. As I basically want to run around the world getting to as many tournaments as possible. Now, if I do a hunt, it's going to pretty much bleed me dry. It will leave me with 20 gold. Do you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. We are going to go on a hunt. And destination selection. I assume green is better than not green? I'm in Ravensburg. So let's go hunting in Heiligenburg. I don't need to hire a mountaineer. Increases success chance somewhat. Effect increases with court servants and court amenities. Reasonable party, more prestige on completion. Unlanded knights and lazy or martially educated courtiers and guests join. Ah, okay. Lame gamekeepers. Okay, so that's the cost. Interesting. We want to focus on reducing stress. I want to slay a beast. Manage guests. Sure, you can all come. That's all perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like there might be 5 of us. Close. Slay Beast. Nice guests. Intense. There's 7 in my entourage. 117% travel speed. Planes. Plus 10 danger, although there's not even a low chance apparently because I have high safety. So yeah, let's go start the hunt. So that cost me 42 gold. Has been frozen because I am traveling. That's fair enough. I thought that might happen. There's a plus 53 opinion of me. Okay. So we are traveling. Let's go on our hunt. Are we hosting a hunt in Heiligenberg? And time has come for us to depart. I have no doubt I will soon be returning home covered in glory. It's true there's nothing quite like a good old-fashioned hunt. I can't wait. Now, 39.5% success chance. Making camp. We await the arrival of the rest of the guests. My servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the grassland each day for signs of quarry, whilst establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. I intend to slay a beast. Soon! "16 days until it begins." I don't think I can particularly do anything. Mooring assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the grasslands near Heiligenberg. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity with recent tracks and fumes. A stout buck is definitely in the area, and the conditions could hardly be better for hunting it. This ought to be good fun. Let's get out there. Peril is 3 out of 5. Prestige is mediocre. Peril is... oh, wow. Success chance decreases. Peril is harmless. Prestige is trivial. You will seek a wolf. Success chance decreases. No, we will keep success chance. It's only on 39.5%, so... Prestige is mediocre for a stag. Attendants flushed prey. Success chance increases slightly. Away from the others, I came across a cottage housing one of the most beautiful people I have ever laid eyes on. She has invited me to stay and rest. I am surprised by how much I have in common with a simple peasant. Must you return to the hunt so soon, my lord? I have never met a man like you before. Success chance decreases, and I lay with Osterhild. You gain resisted advances. The arithmetic rule of the same faith gets plus 10 opinion. I gain 50 piety, and I lose 8 stress because I am diligent. I am here to hunt. My party and I stalk through a copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a stag. From the canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. It is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy Aas, an unfledged raptor chick from the birch. What luck! Only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt. I gain Hunting Raptor for 5 years, slightly increases hunter trait experience. Nice. Gains... put it back. Success chance increases slightly. I lose 33 stress because I'm compassionate, and I gain 150 prestige. Do I want to have a falcon? I kind of do. Still have 20 days till we can find something. My huntsmen say they know the place of the beast's covert and the nearby waterholes and grazings the stag frequents. Though it is by no means easy thing to do, if we were to carefully creep up on the buck, we could perhaps catch it unawares with our bows. This method is more perilous. Success chance decreases. I am going to attempt to sneak up on it because I don't want my success chance to decrease. It's only on 39.5% as it is. As Siegmund and I pad on foot over some troublesome ground, I almost jump out of my skin at the sound of an almighty yelp. I turn to see my courtier's foot trapped in the mouth of a bear trap poking menacingly from the briar. He howls in pain. My leg, I didn't see the blasted thing. Arg. I must press on or we'll lose the stag. Siegmund gains left in trap for 5 years. Loses 20 opinion of me. He is one of my knights. He's only got a +10 as it is. You gain 20 stress because you are compassionate. Success chance decreases. I'm going to have to. See, I've had success chance increases and it's not gone up. Yet. Interesting. And despite our best efforts, we were unable to get close to the stag herd, and they sensed us each time we were neared, fleeing and going to ground. It is nearly too dark to continue. We will have to admit defeat at the hands of the deer. The hunt fails. Yeah, well. I compliment Disa. Our party seemed to be beset by every misery that Satan could conjure, and I am almost relieved to leave the plains behind me. Guntram gathers disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The stag indeed eluded us, this time. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. I gain 3 experience in Venator, 1 experience in Hastiluda for both the horse and bow. I did gain some prestige. I lost 33 stress because I'm now a hunter, and each party member gained 93 prestige. So there you go. Let's finish the hunt and go back home. I unfortunately failed, but that is okay. I have a few knights. I can ask my head of faith for gold. Why, thank you. Yeah, sure. I'll take your money. Hope to the rescue. I gained 3 trait experience in horse again. That is going up a little bit by a little bit. I need 30, however, to get a level in anything. I think assume it's the same for the hunter. Do I need 30? No, 50 for a hunter. Okay. I do have 10 though, so that went up a bit better. I have considered your plight, and here comes the tax relief. 133 gold. That makes me feel a bit better. That, I assume, is now continuing. I am continuing to romance a wife. You will sleep undisturbed. I will not do it. Or a 67% chance. I'm just simply going to say I will not do it, to be honest. I don't need to get sleep deprived. Any tournaments going on? Any at all? Just any? I guess not. So, we are... yeah, kind of just waiting. We've got a little bit of money and it's going up slowly. Opinion bonus +10. Oh, a new martial trait. Net effectiveness +75. Accolade glory gain +10. Prowess acceptance for myself and family members. We can come back to that. Spouse opinion. Skills from spouse cancel attacks. Yep, let's keep going down the right-hand side. We will move on to friendly casualties -20% and advantage +5. Hostiluda, sorry. Trait experience gain +10%. Number of knights +4, and of course Peacemaker and Gallant, which, what does reworked Gallant look like? Accolade glory gain +20, attraction opinion +20, and then some good old prowess as per usual. So, the Duchy of Swabia. My charms improve any conversation. This is basically exactly the same as my last. Offer to join war. Holy war for the chiefdom of Dessau. He is not defending my faith in this holy war. Alright then. Are you at war? You look like you're at war. He will not because of a -34. A renowned trainer has approached me after hearing rumors of my mighty stallion. He needs to be stronger. I don't want to spend the gold, thank you. How bad that sounds. Oh, he's no longer at war. And of course, the exact same as last time, but this time, hopefully she doesn't turn around and try and kill me. When the danger is over, I turn towards her. Lavinia, are you alright? I ask cautiously. As if my words were a spell, she finally unfreezes and throws herself into my arms. Thank God you are here, Ulrich. I will never let you get into harm's way again. She becomes my soulmate. I have found my soulmate. Maybe not control 51%. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Greeting Count Ulrich of Ravensburg. Duke Otto's Grand Tournament. Duchy of Angria. Where is this? All the way up north. Okay. That's not too bad. Still in East Francia. So, good old Duke Otto's Grand Tournament. A Grand Tournament in Wolt. We will start with a recital. Why is it the only ones I can make are recitals? That's okay. I'm going to go anyway. Yep. All these wonderful travel options. Hills plus 45. So there is one medium chance of danger. Select a travel option. I don't have superior mounts just yet. That's still being built. Will be recruited to your entourage. You hire someone to serve as a cultural ambassador on your journey to disseminate information about your culture to all the baronies you travel through. Oh, interesting. I have Forest Guide, Desert Warrior, Border. Of course, the Mountaineer, which will get me past the danger. Jungle Stalker, Mercenaries, which increase general speed and safety, or Sea Danger and Coastal Danger, which decreases, sorry. As we are sticking to going over land, I will throw in the Mountaineer just to basically remove all the danger. Only cost me 2 extra gold. I have 7 in my entourage. Let's go. 5 months traveling there. I can no longer romance her because she is my soulmate. I am going to... I mean, he endorses me, but as I said, I don't get anything because there are no church holdings in my land. So that's not really doing me much good. Let's press play again. I didn't realise it paused. Grand Tournament, a fresh start. My fellow attendee, Duke Otto, is holding a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of Wolt, and time has come for us to depart. We shall represent the house of von Liechtenstein and make the Franconian people proud. Hopefully the rest of Wolt won't be as rotten as Duke Otto, but we should still be wary of what goes down when in the lion's den. I suppose we must. I've been sharing power. So now let's have a quick look at my Regency screen. She is completely selfless. She has an opinion of me, positive, special relationship with me because she is also my soulmate. Leaving factions, boosted crown authority, boosted councillor opinion. Modifies benefits 11, modifies skilled knights, courtiers. Extra gold, free domain development, feudal contracts adjusted in the liege's favour. Let's have you fill my coffers, please. Oh, we have arrived. Fantastic. I've arrived at the site of the tournament here in Wolt. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colourful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There is no time to lose. I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely no cost. Of course, I didn't. Let's pause this a second. I wish to triumph. Your wit contest aptitude. Threshold is 20 and I have 13. You are close to qualifying. Yep, I want to triumph once again. I'm not going to go and lie about that one. We have a recital. We are in the planning phase. I have 4 days until it begins. Okay, so last time we went to the tournament grounds, simply because I clicked on it as it's what I wanted to do. Now, we are actually at the usual end length of an episode. However, we are going to end on another glorious tournament. So let's proceed. Pray for victory or test your faith. Let's pull up my stats. I'm not that learned, really. closest settlement here, you may get county control, popular opinion, and interactions with its inhabitants. A place to rest, sit down, and get a chance to reduce your stress. I am perfectly unstressed. Tourney grounds, the training area for the tournament. Spending time here will increase your progress to victory. Merchants have installed themselves over here. Maintain your artifacts, get new clothes, or improve your weaponry. You will automatically visit them. All the visitors have taken this field as theirs. Meet the other contestants or sabotage them. I'm going to go for the tourney grounds again because I am trying to win. Go, Adet, go faster, I hear man's voice echo across the grounds. I look up to see a small thing hurrying through the sky like a little black bolt of lightning. Soon enough, it swoops down towards a finishing line. Bad, you must have cheated. Your bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She's as bright as a rain cloud, the angry loser shouts. The winner looking smug. I gain 5 trait experience as a falconer. I lose 10 stress. We are completely unstressed. Oh, we have 2 stress. Your score increases moderately, and I also gain... It must take a lot of preparation to do this. I lose 10 stress. Double or nothing, go again. 50% chance I win, 50% chance I lose. Your score increases slightly. Well, I'm going to increase my score moderately, and I will lose 10 stress. I'm guaranteed to qualify. I have 25. Favored contestants, Duke Otto of Angria. Okay, 83 other contestants. Now, we can't visit anywhere else, so we'll wait for the recital to begin. I am the favored contestant, or it's to show me first, I'm not quite sure. I have 4 points in wit. You are competing in the recital. Okay, I don't know if I've got 17 or 17 of the good choice, or if I just have a 17% chance of winning. Last time I didn't put it up by much, but I managed to win. I have to place a bet. I'm going to do it, make it more fun. Peering at the bookie by the tavern's dim light, I ponder the stream of odds he shouts over the heads of the milling punters. Count Ulrich is the recital favourite, 4-1 on for Count Ulrich of Ravensburg. I'll bet on myself, the unlikely underdog. You lose 5, if the winner is you, you gain 7. You gain 30 stress because you're brave. Well, as I'm here, I guess I will bet 5 and attempt to win 7. Wild cheers erupt from the gathered crowd as Lothar finishes their recital with a flourish and a bow. The only person who isn't whistling and clapping, as it happens, myself. How could he have known? Was this planned, or perhaps somehow by some machination of Satan? It was simply a coincidence that Lothar's verses ended up almost identical to my own. He is trying to sabotage me. Oh, he has a 20 diplomacy. This could hurt. 70% chance, or 26? Well, we'll go for the 70. I improvise. I can hopefully gain increased score, lose 3 stress, and 7 points in Hasteluda for wit. Booyah, we're up to 22%. Your wit contest aptitude is excellent. Trumpets blare, the masses whoop and holler. I ascend the recital dais, waving. A hush falls as I take a heroic stance as my chest puffs, as my arms spread wide. I open my mouth, it's dry. It's very, very dry. I try to speak, but words won't come out. Hundreds of eyes stare upon me. Why can't I speak? A knot in my stomach, unknown mere moments ago, tightens sickeningly, and the throng's muttering gathers pace. I'm brave. Your score decreases I mean, really? I'm brave? How can this be happening to me? I'm a brave man. Why? At 44% chance. I mean, either way, it's going to decrease moderately. It's just how much stress I gain, but I can take the stress. So I will take the 44% chance of successfully distracting the crowd. Crowd aren't fooled. It decreases moderately. Although it didn't actually go down, I'm still on 22%. We come to the end, and like I said, I don't know if this progress to victory is shared between all 8 people. I am winning. Victory is so close, there are quite a few competitors left to go. And even less time. It all come down to this. One last verse. I swear that took too long to come up. Talk about making a man nervous. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamours, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over. And someone's limelight is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. The many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition. We have our final three. In third place, the gutsy Count Ansfried. Vassal in the Kingdom of Lotharingia, who is near death, because he was brutally mauled. But still, he showed up and he came third. Good on him. Coming in a close second, Duke Thankulf. Vassal in the Kingdom of East Francia. That, of course, leaves us with our victor, called Ulrich van Liechtenstein. Or von Liechtenstein, sorry. I knew I could win. I have proven my worthiness beyond doubt. I won. I actually won. I'm engaged in the ceremony for 7 days. Grand tournament conclusion. I won a ring. A prize ring. I get prestige and attraction opinion. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament and the mass crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. My mastery of verse saw me the worthy winner in the recital. I fulfilled my goal of winning a contest. I look forward to the next one. Power skill, martial skill, and a lot of power skill. So I'm actually the best at foot contests. What a great occasion. Let's wait for the ceremony to end, and I will actually look at the results in proper, as they all come up at the end anyway. So I gained 150 more prestige. I must be doing quite well with that. I am now distinguished. That's of course why I have low night count. I gained 25 gold. I gained Iambic Virtuoso. I wasn't quite sure on that one afterwards, but I looked up the word, and Iambic is apparently a type of poetry, a type of way you can do verse. So I gained Iambic Virtuoso for 5 years, even though the old one probably hasn't run out at this point yet. 876, that just resets it by the looks of it. Gained 25 gold. Sorry, I've said that. 150 prestige. He got 600 prestige and lost 33 stress. Every participating Glory Hound vassal gained 10 opinion of Duke Otto. And I also became the owner of the prized ring. Finish the grand tournament. Of course, she hasn't done anything against me because she is my soulmate. Is absolutely fantastic. So we have just participated. I don't know why I'm staring down here at the old one. We have just participated in another recital tournament and gloriously won. Now that leaves us on... where are we? Hastenluda. We are up to 8 for the trait experience. Now one thing I would love to do... Did I win some gold for that? I feel like that's jumped up a bit. Maybe I did. I can still declare war, and I'm still not going to. Shock and horror. Funny enough. Now, one thing I would love to build, I don't think I have the money for it. Oh, I do, it costs 142. Duel contests in this holding minus 50 cent. I might do that. I will have a brief think about it and look at that in the next episode, because that is all we have time for in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone slightly over again, but we have to finish the tournament. We want to know how it goes. I can't wait for the results. I'm sure you can't wait for the results. So here we are. And if you are still with me at this point, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining and sticking around, and feel free to hit that like and subscribe button so you do not miss any of the future content. But the most important things, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. I'll catch you in the next episode, folks.